How things started out on day one of me getting attacked. And right where you guys are standing, in heavy, like broke accent, like some kind of like heavy Scottish, Irish accent. All I heard, like I can't mimic an Irish guy, so I'm gonna try my best. All of a sudden I hear, I said, Donnie, I said, just kill him. What are you waiting for? So I spun around, I'm like, who's here with me? You know, and the guy was talking about killing some guy named Donnie. And I looked around and I said, that was creepy. So I opened the door, I looked around, there was nobody here. So now, you turn on the lights here, guys. So now, I want to show you, I'm going to go right into, I'm going to go right into the really bad area. As I'm kneeling down here, and I had this really heavy duty Milwaukee drill, and I got a spade bit about this wide, and as I'm going to drill, all of a sudden the drill gets, I thought was stuck on automatic at first, and it started coming up, and I grabbed it and I pushed it down. Right behind you guys in this big bedroom was a man who must have been huge. He was standing right here, and he was laughing. Now I can feel the intention of him. Now the drill comes up now with such full force, I couldn't hold it. And as it came up, I'm trying to hold it down. I'm fighting it as I turn my head. As soon as I turn my head, it caught my neck. If I didn't turn, I would have got the drill, almost like a horror movie, right into my neck. And as soon as I did that, and I felt the blood, the drill was flipping on the ground. It would not shut off, and the only way it stopped was the bit actually cut the cord, and sparks started flying. All these TV shows say ghosts can't hurt you. That's a lie, because whatever grabbed that drill
was out to kill.
Was stronger than I was.
Wanted to kill you.
Had no remorse. The staircase going up to the attic.
Oh, okay.
And this used to be on the other side. We made a wall here. And now this side is where, when we came in and after we confirmed that there is some type of paranormal happening here, we called in a local priest. And he went through the whole house. And he stood up here and he said, see, he goes, there's no such thing as ghosts or demons. That's what he kept saying. It's all Hollywood. And I said, Father, I said, but you got one more room to go into. And he said, I said, that's the attic. So he says, no problem. He opens the door, he walks in and goes to turn up, takes 3 steps up, and he froze. And he wants to take one more step, so I'm right behind him, like, go ahead, go, you know, you chicken, right? I didn't even say that, but that's what I felt like saying. And he stopped.
There's no such thing as ghosts, right?
Yeah, that's what he said, there's no
demons.
such thing, right? It's just like, he takes one more step up, and he's like, he backs down, but he never takes his eyes off. You can see him staring, he saw, whatever he saw, it scared him. I mean, and the guy was like, priest. He says, you know what I'm going to do? He goes, he threw so much holy water on the stairs, and he never turned his back. That's how I knew whatever he saw, he did not want this thing to come at him. He backed down, he backed out the staircase, slammed the door, shut it, bolted it, locked it, ran from here, went all the way down the stairs, and he took off. Yeah, he took off.
Right.
I never saw this guy again. This turned into the paranormal hotspot. I'm up here painting, and then all of a sudden, I'm over here by the door, working on the door. It was a beautiful sunny day, and I had that little feeling again. Turn around, Jay. So I turn around, and I'm like, oh my God. At first I caught it out of the peripheral vision. Then I stood right where you are, Rose. This black shadow was hit the ceiling down to the floor, came out of here. It was this wide. And it went like this. And I thought it was going to come right at me. As it did, it went through the light and it blacked out the light. The whole room became night. And he went right into that wall, right where you're standing. And I literally, for the first time ever, I literally started shaking. why I'm talking faster.
It only happens
What?
at night because me and Courtney, when we used to sleep outside,
I would not be standing behind
See,
that
then again, I
door.
can't, there's so much woman's voice.
we used to go in the bathroom, and every time me and Courtney, when we used to sleep outside, we used to come here to use the restroom. Every time, when it doesn't matter if you go alone, it was a pair of two of us. Paper shredding, door shutting, everything was horrible. That's why always when we go to the bathroom, we try to do it together, and it still doesn't work. So,
Does anybody else feel nauseated right now?
Yeah.
I
headache.
feel really
Headache,
nauseated.
yes.
I know, and I don't. Did you just?
That was a growl.
That was not in my head, right?
No,
You heard
that was a
something over
growl,
there.
right?
Um,
Oh, what was that? What was that noise?
That came from there.
That was just like a loud bang.
Yeah, I'm hearing sounded like steps, like somebody's walking
Yeah.
up and down
Well-
the stairs.
I think this is where I think I'm gonna run. No?
yeah, I think
Just don't run out the window behind you.
No, that'd be, make sure it's the right window, because there's a porch on this one, that one's straight down, I know.
Alright, because the experience I had here was that thumping noise coming from, it was me and Tony, we were in your old bedroom. And everybody was outside, or we were waiting for them to come in with cameras, and we heard a heavy thumping coming from the attic above us.
Yes.
And then Bob was outside. I was like, Bob, somebody's upstairs in the attic. You guys had left.
We were gone.
Yes. And Bob's like, there's nobody in the house. I said, Bob, somebody's up there because the noise is so loud. And he came up, went upstairs. He said, there's nobody up there. But what we heard was heavy.
And he described it, and then he said shortly after that, that's when he told you that he felt burning on his back.
Yes.
And he had the scratches going
Yep.
down his back.
Yep. That's why I asked if this was your old bedroom. But
Yeah, no, this was, whatever is here, whatever is in this side of the house, it was at one house at one time, so it goes back and forth.
yeah.
But for some reason, whatever is here, it favors this room. Courtney was little, she was sitting on my side of the stairs with her head next to the wall, listening. She said, Papa, they're having a party next door. I'm like, there's no way having a party next door. So this was like 3 in the morning, so I said, come on, let's go downstairs.
Right.
And we went downstairs, and I seen how scared she was. She said, Papa, she goes, they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in after us. I said, they're not coming in. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay away. It's 4 o'clock, I'll start making coffee. I'm hearing what she's hearing. It sounded like people were walking around,
Oh.
talking, music, like old music playing.
Oh, really?
And I couldn't tell her that, you know, as a little girl, your dad scared his heck to go next door. Well, I came over and I was pulling it would not open. It was like somebody was behind it. Like as I moved here, I couldn't, so Alka got nervous, she goes, leave it alone.
Right.
I walked over here and I'm walking around and all of a sudden, the door, you can see these are not normal doorknobs. The latch can open up and the door won't open. So Alka's standing there and she's like, Jay, it's an old house. You know, she makes things up in her head so she doesn't lose it. That it just opened up, that's how it went. And she said that, like I said, don't say bad things in the house. All of a sudden, we're looking around, we're looking at the windows to make sure everything was shut, make sure nobody came out the window, the squatters. I just left, and as soon as we left, we were about to go into the kids' bedroom, and then all of a sudden you hear this. Oh, that was me, right?